What is going on, low gang? Welcome back to the Cade and Joaquin Talk at You podcast. Don't stop it.
You don't deserve the camera anymore. It's gone.
You
get no camera.
So absolutely frustrating. You've made the most frustrating joke possible.
You don't deserve the camera
the history
anymore.
Of the podcast.
You don't deserve the camera.
Okay.
Anymore.
Anyway, welcome back to the podcast.
You gotta sync again.
Fuck it. Asshole.
You don't fucking talk about Logan Paul.
I'm doing a joke.
They sell Prime. My work now.
Jake Paul sells Prime.
Logan Prime, like the Logan Paul and KSI's drink they made. Prime.
I've never heard of that.
Never. Oh, okay. Shit. It's like a Gatorade kind of thing.
I literally heard the term.
I don't know what to refer those kind of drinks as. Because someone makes
it's
like
not an energy drink.
Yeah. It's like, what is it? Like a sports drink?
Yeah, I think it's called a sports drink. That's what Gatorade's called.
Never called. Gatorade is Gatorade though.
Gatorade is just Gatorade.
You know why Gatorade's called Gatorade?
Because it's from Florida.
Yeah, but you know why?
Got eaten by an alligator.
No, because University of Florida, they're the Gators, and some like trainer on their team made a drink because it's fucking hot as shit there.
Yeah. To
drink, it has a lot of electrolytes in it or whatever, and they started calling it Gatorade, and literally that's how Gatorade was created.
His name was Cade.
How do you know that but not know how the name was created?
I don't know. I remember Audrey was in Florida, and she saw a place called either the Cade Center or the Cade Museum, and it was a place where you could learn that the dude who invented Gatorade was named Cade.
His last name was Cade.
His
first name was Robert.
Well, now my whole world is shattered. Robert
Cade.
That's a weird but cool name.
He's a American physician.
Yeah, who made Gatorade.
Died in 2007.
I'm still counting that as a win. That's sad.
You know what? Something that I've been thinking about for the past week. Reality TV shows.
Ooh.
They're all stupid. Regardless, right?
Correct.
Like Real Housewives or the Kardashians.
What fascinates me about Real Housewives, though, is how it was inspired by a scripted show.
Oh.
Because there was that peak in popularity of, like, the drama show in the early 2000s with, like, the OC and stuff like that, Dawson's Creek. And then there was Desperate Housewives, which for most of my life I thought was a spin-off of Real Housewives.
Oh.
No, it is not. That's a show about murder.
There's so many Real Housewives, too.
Yeah, I
like
don't know
Orange County,
do people
Beverly
keep
Hills.
Up with all of them?
My mom watches it all the fucking time.
Do you think there's like an end game?
She's been into 90 Day Fiancé recently.
90 Day Fiancé has a...
It's crazy.
Let me tell you my hot take about
90 Day
Fiancé.
They put that shit on in the gym, and I'm on the treadmill just like, oh my God, what is going on?
90 Day Fiancé always has a very gripping first episode, and then a very harsh fall off.
Always. But, well, the thing about reality shows is that none of them have a purpose, really.
No.
There's no real reason behind it. But one that really doesn't have, I can't find a reason to why it was created, was Duck fucking Dynasty.
Duck Dynasty is an insane show.
But why was that made?
I also
You know what I mean?
I have a question. Was it existent? Was that company existing?
Yeah, they were always
the
real. Because the dad used to be a quarterback at Ole Miss or like Alabama University or something.
Crazy
the dad,
old man?
No, not Cy. The guy who founded the company.
Okay.
And he was the starting quarterback at some college to a now NFL Hall of Famer.
The Duck Hunt dude was? Not Duck Hunt, Duck Dynasty.
Yeah, the dad. Like the dad. Not Cy. The dad. Because I think Cy's their uncle. He's Uncle Cy. He's Uncle Cy. The dad. The main dad.
You have a lot of in-depth knowledge.
Because I kept seeing fucking TikToks about them. And
why?
Like, I don't know.
Is that show still on?
No, it's done. It's been done for a while. But, I mean, don't get me wrong. Me and my parents basically watched every episode when it was coming out.
Do you know what reality show me and my parents watched a lot of?
What?
Swamp People.
Swamp People?
Yeah, it was on Animal Planet, the only place where you can see a lot of animal cruelty for some reason.
That's such a good point.
And it was a show about these dudes in like Louisiana and Florida who during alligator hunting season would go out and kill just as many fucking alligators as they could. And there was this one guy named Troy, as my poppy would say, God love him. The first episode, he goes, "We got a lot of things to do and not a lot of time to do it."
Was it Yogi Bear?
He sounded exactly like Yogi Bear.
I think a show that was insane was what's it called, Monster Hunter or something.
Dude, I would love a reality show based around Yogi Bear,
like shot like Parks and Rec kind of thing.
Parks and Rec. Oh my God! And like Ranger Rick or whatever the fuck that guy's name is, I don't remember. He's like, this bear is such a fucking nuisance.
What was that show called? It was on, I think, Nat Geo or like Discovery or Destination America. And it's people that like these redneck fucking hillbilly dudes, and they would go like hunt monsters, like Bigfoot.
Oh, there's so many of those dudes.
But it's the one. It's like the one iconic one. Remember that video I showed you? The guy falling into the pit, and his best friend's like idea was just go head first into the pit after him.
Yes. Oh shit.
What is that? It's like Monster something.
It's not Monster
Anywho,
Squad because that's
that
like
show,
a hit 80s film.
That show is insane.
Yeah.
Like, it's so scripted. I saw
love
this
those.
clip.
There's such deep lore though.
Yeah, they go hard. Like, they were like crawling inside like this underground cavern, right? But it was only like a crawl space, so you couldn't like walk in it. Somehow they whole camera crew in there though. That's besides the point.
They had to crawl on. They had little robots.
And one guy, they went ahead and he was like, "Guy, what's going on?" And he like crawled back. He's like, "Nothing. It's just kind of a big cavern and whatever." And then all of a sudden he gets fucking yanked at like Mach 2. And he started like freaking the fuck out, dude.
Those dudes are committed. I think I watched a whole Billiam video about him. Billiam, you're great. Come on a podcast. Like, it's just really good. Like, they're so earnest with each other also.
Because they're so serious.
It's
like,
so serious.
Like, they're probably the best actors of our generation.
100%.
Because they're so invested into it.
It's not just like a role to them. And when you act, it is part of your life. But these dudes, it's everything. They would give everything for this.
They did. No, dude.
Here's something that is very interesting to me. And us talking about the reality shows made me think about this.
I don't think I'll be able to find it.
You recently, I feel like you've broken my brain. Because we went to see Avatar, and you didn't dig it. You thought it was good.
I thought it was okay,
but you didn't dig it as much as I was. I was expecting
fine.
you to love it.
It was fine.
And B, because I love Avatar, and then you really fucking rattled me to the point where I talked to Isaac about this, where you said if you had the chance to see a movie on your phone,
oh yeah,
you would instead of having to go to the theater.
No. I said I want to. Instead, it all is the same to me. Like, it doesn't make a difference.
That's an insane thing. Also, every person I've talked to about it has fully disagreed with your sentence that if a movie theater makes a movie better, something's wrong with the movie.
What do you mean?
You said...
Yeah, and they disagree with that?
Everyone disagrees with that.
Who's everyone?
Me, Isaac, Shogun. I don't know who else I've talked to, but at least several
3 people. Okay.
At least several people have disagreed with you 100%.
That you don't know the name of.
I don't remember who I talked to. My brain is fried. These last 3 days, I have slept 5 hours each night.
Why?
Because I have been making a DC video for Film Speak.
That's okay. I thought you meant 5 hours in total.
No, 5 hours each night.
That's a good night.
It's a good night?
Yeah.
Not from... Usually I get at least 7. But 5... I was sitting at that computer over there.
Are you done?
I'm done. It's out. It's a really great performing video. People are liking it.
I thought what was crazy was when James Gunn said the new Flash movie. He's like, I think it's amazing. I think it's really funny. I was like, you think it's good? I was like, is this going to be like a fucking masterpiece? I
so
hope
interested.
it is. Because you don't want to see it. I want to see it. Because if it's a shit show, awesome. But if it's a fucking piece of art...
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
James Gunn gave his seal of approval.
He
only said about that one too, not the other two. He didn't say anything about Shazam or Aquaman.
No.
He only said it about the Flash movie.
Has Aquaman been filmed yet?
What did he say about Shazam?
I don't even know at what stage in production that new Aquaman is. I don't know if it's coming out this year. I don't know anything about it. But yeah, so me and Isaac on some night this week, can't remember because I'm fried. We went to see Infinity Pool. Great film. Brandon Cronenberg's son. And there was this dude in there who was a total like frat bro. There was a part where Alexander Skarsgård just downed a whole thing of scotch, and that dude out loud went, "Now that's patriotism." And I was like, "What the fuck?
Are you serious?"
Yes.
Is scotch even like an American-born drink?
I do not believe so. I think if it was a whiskey, it might have been a whiskey, but they didn't clarify. That dude was really just... Everyone in that movie theater seemed very confused by what Infinity Pool was. I loved it, but
Scotland, obviously. I thought so, because
Scotch, yeah, that makes sense.
Scottish.
Isaac and I were like, I have no fucking idea if Joaquin would like this. This whole past week, every time I've watched something, I've thought, would Joaquin like this? I don't fucking know. You've shattered my brain.
I'm sorry, hold up. Isaac just texted. He said, I'm a fucking celebrity at this Jersey Mike's.
We'll give you the play-by-play as this goes
Whiskey's also Scottish.
What?
Yeah.
How come in Kingsman 2, Pedro Pascal is called Whiskey or Channing Tatum?
I mean, because it got adopted.
Oh.
It was Pedro Pascal. Dude, people are thirsting over Pedro Pascal.
As they should.
Someone made like an edit, like a sexy edit of him in that scene from Kingsman, where he's like, I got a pack of where the fuck, and my roommates all night, so you can scream my name. That whole thing.
I don't know. I don't have any memory of that.
It's literally, it's been like confirmed. This is the Pedro Pascal sexy edit. That's the one now.
It's the edit.
It's the edit. Like Pedro Pascal edit. It's gonna be the first one to pop up. Yep.
Please send this to me.
How would you like to ride home on a real cowboy? I got a 6-pack of cold ones on night, so my room is out all night, so you can scream my name as loud as you need to, sugar.
Hey, sexy lady.
This is so funny.
Like it's the one. Like everyone like has accepted it.
They get it. I saw a thing earlier today, that was like Pedro Pascal playing a punk rocker in like a 90s movie, and I was like, this boy's always known everything he needed to do.
Dude, he's so good.
He's so good. The people at the Jersey Next know Isaac by name.
Yeah.
I like that we're outing him on the podcast.
Yeah, it's perfect timing.
Yeah.
Like, does he walk in and just start making his sub? That's like impressive.
He says, I haven't had to physically say my order the last 8 times I've been. They just know. I recently had a great idea, which is, All Star by Smash Mouth?
Of course I do.
Classic
Who doesn't?
Shrek song.
You know where they're from?
It's from Mystery
No, you know
Men.
where they're from?
No.
San Francisco.
Oh, really? San
Two
Francisco?
great bands.
They got all the greats.
Journey
And Smash Mouth.
and Smash Mouth.
What more could you ask
What more
for?
could you want?
I realized that it would be amazing if someone did a vaudeville cover of All Star. So
Vaudeville?
yeah. So like that old 1920s music sound to go like, somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed.
You can do it.
I
you
could
literally
do it?
have the voice for it. You just did it.
Yeah, but I don't have like the musical accompaniment.
Yeah, you can find people to do that.
I could. If you want to help me make a vaudeville version of that Smash Mouth song, hit me up and we'll make a whole... Dude, I would love to take punk songs and make them into vaudeville songs for a whole album. We'll start, of course, with All Star by Smash Mouth. Then we will move into another classic, maybe Little Things by Good Charlotte. That's going to be a fun one to vaudeville up. Last night I had a dream that I had to drive around and pick up 2 very specific people. Never mind. I'll talk about this after the podcast because it's not interesting. I'm talking about it. I was like, no one gives a fuck. This is so boring because it doesn't like end anything. I just picked up the people and the guy decided. One of the people decided to write on the hood of the car, and I was like, you do what you want, guy.
That's so funny. So when Ozzy just texted him, he said, yes! They asked me, you want the usual? And by the time they finish the sentence, they're already putting a finished fucking sandwich in a bag. That is amazing.
That's high class right there. Isaac, as you should. You deserve all the.
I miss our friends.
You miss our friends?
We haven't seen them in so long.
We haven't seen our friends in so long. Yeah, school
kind of
really
fucked
throws a goddamn wrench in
everything.
plans.
Like I've been wanting to like text them like, hey, you guys want to like do something soon? But
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't want.
You don't want to disturb them.
No, I just don't want to disturb. I just don't want to be the one to engage in plans because then I'm in charge of it. I don't want to be.
You don't want to be in charge of it. Well, I think it's been shorter for me because I've seen Audrey and Ksenia both relatively recently.
Yeah.
But yeah, we need to get a whole do a big group
Just
thing.
stop talking. Stop talking.
Brian, we're gonna need to do a big group thing.
Stop talking.
That's how he sounds. That's how that football man sounds. What's his name on Family?
O.J. Simpson.
Yeah. Oh my god, I would love it if most celebrities talk like Ringo.
I think we need to go into why the Beatles sounded so different from every other British person.
Yeah, what's
ever.
up with that?
Like, ever.
It's so they're from a very specific area of Britain, and I think that if you went there, you'd also find no one who sounds like the Beatles.
Yeah, like they sound.
I've never seen a thing where there's people who sound like them.
Mm-hmm.
There's never a time where you're like, I don't know, you're in like a James Bond movie and he's going through somewhere, like, I'd like 2 Scotch whiskeys, please, and the guy's like, oh, of course, here you go, Mr. Bond.
Yeah, like they sound. Probably because they're high as shit all the time.
Probably.
To be honest, I saw this story and it was like before the Beatles got popular.
Why are you watching your toes right now?
So I'm doing just the pinky toe. You see, like it's not covered by the gray.
Yeah.
So it's just like black.
It's just a black expanse.
One of them, I think Paul McCartney woke up and had a dream. There was a bunch of coins in his backyard.
Coins?
Coins in the backyard, and he was like, he understood symbolizing they're gonna be like famous, right? Like they're about to get a lot of wealth. And then he texted that. I mean, he woke up and told John Lennon. He's like, dude, I had this crazy dream. He's like, are you serious? I just had that dream as well. That
Isaac
night.
just said he feels like a king amongst ants. Sorry, continue. Your coins.
I don't like Jersey Mike's.
You don't.
It's too much meat.
I can get by. I've grown up on Jersey Mike, so I'm a fan.
I prefer
but
Subway.
I fucking hate Subway.
I love Subway.
Subway is
dude.
gross cheese.
I don't care. Subway's cheap and it's good enough.
I cannot get behind a Subway.
Jersey Mike's just put way too much meat.
I don't think they put too much meat. I think they put too much onion.
I don't mind onion.
Jersey Mike's, if you want to
more onion, preferably.
Also, Jersey Mike's, if you want to sponsor us, we love you.
we can do a taste test.
A full Jersey Mike's taste
Full
test.
Everything on the menu.
Okay, I'll eat everything that's not the meat that I don't eat.
You eat everything.
I don't want to eat everything.
You'll eat
I don't
everything.
eat roast beef. I don't eat
everything. All of it. For money? You won't do it?
pork. Did Army Hammer eat people?
Who?
Army Hammer, tall, famous dude who hasn't been in anything recently. Speaking of eating from Jersey Mike's, which doesn't use human byproduct in their food. Did Army Hammer actually eat people?
Who the fuck's Army Hammer?
You don't... Did you ever see The Lone Ranger? You know Man from U.N.C.L.E.? The movie Man from U.N.C.L.E.?
No.
You know On the Basis of Sex?
Nope.
Did you see The Social Network?
No.
Oh my god. Call Me By Your Name.
Nope.
Fuck. Yeah. Okay, apparently he was in Death on the Nile.
Oh, yeah. I've seen that. I've not seen that.
You've never seen this dude.
No.
Okay, well, like 2 years ago, maybe last year.
Wasn't Justin Timberlake in The Social Network?
Yes.
Isn't that weird?
No, because he's an actor and a musician.
I just mainly know him from NSYNC.
Yeah, but
That's
he
like
does.
the only thing I know him from.
Okay.
And being friends with
We're blowing
Jimmy
past the
Fallon.
fact. 2 years ago, it came out that Army Hammer was a cannibal, and I don't
he loves
know.
Jimmy John's then, doesn't he?
I don't. Jimmy John's will also get sponsored by you.
No, Jersey Mike's.
I don't know if that was true or not. It's completely
don't like-
disappeared.
I don't like deli meats.
What? We're fucking talking about a guy who ate people, Joaquin.
I get it. Deli meats aren't that great. So I guess humans is like the next. Does it mean he would kill people and eat them?
I don't think he killed them.
You just buy it.
I think he would
Is he
obtain
illegal?
it somehow. It's. Did you just ask me if that's illegal?
Well, if you don't kill them, you just obtain it.
It's illegal, I think, in every. It's illegal to eat people.
I don't know.
If I just found you dead and I started eating you, would you think that's illegal?
Situation depends on it.
I think if you're on a deserted island.
I think if
With
you can't
no
eat
chance.
humans, like your body can't process it, right? Also, I think there's like a bacteria inside
Yeah,
humans.
there's something.
That, like,
It erodes your brain, I think.
yeah,
Why do we both know that?
I think I saw that in something.
Okay. That's from like a. I feel like that's
It's
from
TV show.
a TV show or a video game.
Maybe
of our
Walking
youth.
Dead. Maybe Walking Dead. Or like,
Maybe.
with the or Lost.
I never saw Lost, so it had to be
Okay.
Walking
I
Dead.
never watched Lost either.
Okay. Then I don't know how you would gain that information. But that feels like hyper specific information that would only be in one episode of Lost, where like Evangeline Lilly's like, we can't eat.
Would you have
this,
sex
Jack.
with a lizard woman?
What percentage?
Like Skyrim?
I don't know what that would
Like a
look like.
Skyrim lizard woman?
I've never seen this. One time when I was little, I went to the state fair, and there was a thing that had this outside. It said half woman, half snake, and I was like, I have to fucking see this, because on the poster it was like kind of like mermaid rules, where she had torso up. No. Torso up. She was torso up and then human, and then below the way she was snake.
Isn't there a name for that in like ancient mythology?
Yes, Nerson. But I was like, I need to see this. I went in. It was a human head on a snake's body. I had nightmares for months. That scared the living fucking shit out of me. I hated it to the moon and back. I was like, this is the worst thing I've ever seen.
What about
It's
this?
so scary. No, that looks like a lynx.
It's a Khajiit.
That's just words.
That's what they are.
They're a what?
Khajiit.
Khajiit?
Khajiit.
Khajiit.
That's what their race is in Skyrim. Or in the Elder
Is that?
Scrolls.
I was about to ask, is that a real thing? And you showed me a picture.
Yeah,
You showed me a picture of a cat person.
Fucking video game, dude. Like a terrible fucking resolution and graphics. Is that real?
Is that real? Is that from a real thing? Well, it could be. No, it's not. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Fuck, what is that show called now?
What's show?
Monster. It's not Monster Hunter.
Oh fuck, we're still on
I'm
this.
just remember. I just thought about it because you made me think of like how you believed it. How people like in that show believe shit like that.
It was. I think it even might have had the word cryptid in the title.
No,
They hunted cryptids on that show.
they didn't have the word cryptid in it. There are two rednecks who know what a cryptid is. It's just a monster.
I guess it is.
She's a goddamn monster, size of a fucking left side of a boat. Just the left side of the boat. It's fucking huge. And had a tail, big old fucking pair of breasts. But that's besides the point.
Why did I think you were gonna say boots? Is Bigfoot's wearing boots now? He's like, my feet got cold.
Monster show. Okay, I looked up monster shows and it shows Dahmer, which isn't wrong, but that's not what I was
Yeah.
looking for.
Monster hunting shows you should look up.
It's not wrong, but it's not the kind of monster.
You're stuck in that southern twang.
It's not the kind of monster I was looking for.
No, you're looking for a real monster.
Is
like
it mountain
Nessie.
monsters?
Yes, it was. It absolutely was mountain
Or is
monsters.
it monster hunters?
No, it's I'm 100% sure it's mountain
Yes,
monsters.
motherfuckers. Hillbillies, motherfucker.
Kill Bill?
Hillbillies, motherfucker. I feel like I can do it pretty convincing.
That's how you were
I
able to
think
sing
when
such a good song.
Whenever I go to Europe,
You're
I'm gonna see
talk
how
like
long
this?
I could just do this accent and see how fed up people get with me, and randomly just go back into my normal one and act like nothing's wrong.
I don't think anyone's gonna get fed up. If they
I-
notice that,
Well, I'll just do this accent the whole time.
yeah.
And then see just kind of like if they like really expect me to be just like some ignorant American. Like my thing that bothers me the most about people in the UK
Mm-hmm.
is they just think Americans don't know nothing. When we know 13 amendments like back of our hand.
Name the 13 amendments.
Right to bear arms.
That's not an amendment.
It's part of our Bill of Rights, and Bill of Rights are part of the amendments. It's the first 10 is the Bill of
The
Rights.
10 are not amendments, though.
they're
Amendments
the
are
Bill of-
things that are added in after.
Well, it's 13 amendments, and the first 10 are
Not amendments.
they're the Bill of Rights, which are part of the 10 amendments.
That's not true.
Yes, it is. They're part
Also,
of the
there's
amendments.
27 amendments.
Yeah, but I said 13. We can name 13 of them.
Okay, name 13 of them.
Can't do slavery.
Let me tell you something.
So are the first
Okay.
10 of the Bill of
They're
Rights not considered amendments?
Those are not amendments. That's the Bill of Rights.
I thought they were all just a part of it.
No.
Okay.
Because an amendment is done after the fact.
Okay, I thought it was all of it.
No.
I thought they were just a part of the amendments.
They're in the list, but the Bill of Rights are not amendments.
I don't study politics. I don't fucking really care.
That's U.S. history.
It's also politics.
You're interested in history.
That's politics. I don't care about
Okay.
political history.
Anyway, I was watching a video
I
the
care
other
about
day.
like someone drove a fucking like
A jaguar.
like a
Yep. Here we go. A horse.
one you sit on. A carriage. So like drove it off a fucking
One you sit on.
like, you drove it off a bridge. That's what I want to know about. Like why they do that.
I was watching a video the other day
Throw a
about
fucking George
the
Washington
history of the
scrotum
Game
size.
Awards.
Okay.
And there was a part where they were talking about presenters and like the differing levels of presenters that they had.
Mm-hmm.
And there was one where it was two people. And I got so excited because one of the people was Rachel Bilson, aka Summer Roberts from the OC. And I was like, I bet people were losing their mind. I looked right. I had not looked to the person to her left. I looked. It was the dude who played Anakin Skywalker. And I was like,
I'm glad.
I bet that everyone at this thing was freaking out about him.
Hayden Christensen.
And didn't realize that Rachel Bilson was from hit show The OC.
No one likes that show.
Everyone likes that show. Ksenia likes that show.
That's two people.
Patrick H. Willems loves that show.
2.5.
How's that half?
I don't know them.
He has a whole 30-minute video
Do I know
explaining
them?
why it's great. That shouldn't affect it. Last night, Ksenia texted me because she and some people, I don't know the collection of people, were watching Jennifer's Body, and Seth Cohen is in that movie. Yeah, Adam Brody is the actor's name. And she was like, oh my God. And
I always thought the actor's name was Seth Cohen.
no, that's the character.
That's why reality TV shows are made.
Because of the OC?
Shit like that.
What are you talking about?
Like reality TV shows give me the same energy as the OC does.
That's not true at all.
The OC is just not horny Euphoria.
You haven't seen the OC. Also, Euphoria is
From
very-
from things I've seen,
Marissa could fit into Euphoria High School so easily.
I'm just saying, but it's not horny OC.
People are fucking all the time on
Yeah,
the
but
OC.
like Euphoria is horny.
Euphoria's
Dude.
a different
Horny.
kit and caboodle.
Horny.
I'm telling you, Marissa Cooper, she would slide right into the
Like
Euphoria.
the actor's name or the character's name?
That's the character's name.
Okay.
The actress is named Misha Barton. I mean, now if you do put her
Why'd
in
you
high
start watching that show?
because of Patrick H. Willems.
Interesting.
He said it was really good. It was the height of COVID. I had nothing to do, and I was like, I'll give it a shot. And I fell in love with the OC. It's great. It's
I kind of wish quarantine was more normal in my house. My parents still worked all throughout it.
yeah.
So it was just me and Zoe at home, which is basically summer break.
Mm-hmm.
And I still hung out with my friends. Like, I'll admit that.
Okay.
On a regular basis.
Why do you want it to have been more normal?
I wish I had the experience where everyone was we were locked in your house nonstop, couldn't go anywhere, couldn't see anybody, like everyone else had. And I was just,
It wasn't great. I'll tell you that.
yeah. Like, I know it's not great, but I kind of wish I experienced it.
Watched a lot of the OC in that time, though.
'Cause, I mean, I just played video games. Like, it was just summer break for me.
Mm-hmm.
So I got fat. Like, admittedly, like, I got fat because of fucking COVID.
I got skinny because of COVID.
Yeah, 'cause you couldn't eat.
Correct.
Because they put your thing in right before it.
Yes.
And then you were fucked.
I
I mean, you were fucked anyways.
Because also,
But they couldn't just remove it, though.
Yeah, I had to keep it in longer because of COVID.
Mhm.
My braces and palate expander, which, if you don't know, is a goddamn nightmare.
It's basically a Victorian era torture device.
Yeah. Because the palate expander, it goes in the roof of your mouth, hooked onto...
Expands your palate.
Yeah, it's hooked onto four
Means
of
you
your
can eat
teeth.
more foods now. Because your palate expands, so you can eat more.
You're able to go to that restaurant from Ratatouille.
Eat caviar
and be like,
now?
Ooh.
I would love to go there.
I would too.
You know, ratatouille's just like tomatoes.
I knew it was just vegetables. I didn't know it was
Yeah.
just tomatoes.
I think it's just vegetable. I think tomatoes just the main one.
Do you think we could make ratatouille?
Absolutely fucking not.
Why?
Ratatouille is one of the most complex dishes I think to make.
I think we could probably make
No.
ratatouille with fair amount of ease. I don't even think we need a recipe. I think we can watch Ratatouille and figure out how to make ratatouille.
You have too much confidence in yourself and me.
It might not be good. No.
I just don't find the appeal. I mean, if we're making it, we're eating it.
Oh my god. Joaquin, what if we did a video where we did a ratatouille? Where one of us control.
No.
Why not?
Because we're using knives in real life.
You can use your hands, but the other person just like ropes with your arms.
How?
I don't know. I haven't thought that far in advance yet.
Maybe.
That's a good idea. That's $1 million baby idea. Have you seen the 1982 Swamp Thing movie?
No.
There's a dude in that.
There is. Wow. It's a movie.
There's a dude in this
There's
movie.
people in it?
Joaquin,
That's crazy.
there's a dude in this movie
That's actually
who
insanity.
is 1,000,000% on fire.
Like,
I've never seen a man.
well, they used to do that. They literally put them on fire.
No, they still do it. But Joaquin, when I tell you, this man is 1,000,000% on fire. Let me see.
Did he have a bow and arrow?
Did he have a bow and arrow? Is that the
Mhm.
question you just asked? No.
Okay. Those Hunger Games.
Oh my gosh, right there. That is a man. wait. Let me
rewind it.
Let me screen record so that I can put this in. Like, dude, the amount of on fire that this dude is. He's on
a boob?
Yeah,
I thought it
it's
was,
a
an
lady.
exposed breast.
He starts a little bit on fire. He walks out here. He's still kind of like he's on fire, but it's not like insane. He's about to leave this house, Joaquin. And when he leaves this house, look at how fucking on fire this guy is.
Oh my god!
I've never seen a man more on fire than this.
hauling ass, though.
Because he's on fire. He wants to be not on fire.
Man was fucking booking it.
That dude was I've never in my life seen a person be engulfed in flames like that. He looks that's a man. When you look at that, you're like, that's a comet. That is not, there's no man in there. That is a comet sprinting toward
they
that
were very on
swamp.
fire. It was kind of impressive, honestly. That motherfucker was committed.
How do you...
They had to get paid the most.
I have seen like videos showing how stunt people do fire stunts, and like I've seen more recent fire stuff. How in the fuck do you light someone that much on fire?
They went to space. They do anything at that era.
I mean, that guy,
When they come out?
82.
Oh yeah.
But it was a TV movie, I think.
Who funded it?
MGM.
Yeah, they were fine.
That's-
MGM is like doing shit at that time.
But that's...
They're gonna put someone on fire. We'll give you most of the budget just for that. And the fact they had to make an explosion, which that doesn't make any sense. But
He's covered in chemicals.
Oh,
Because that
okay.
guy's Swamp Thing. He's going to become Swamp Thing.
that's why he jumped in the swamp.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I was editing it for a film speak video I was working on yesterday about the new DCU film slate. It's out. Go watch it if you want.
You can now rent vehicles on Uber.
Did you just get a notification on? I'm just fucking blown away by how
If
on
I had
fire
to
that guy
apply for a
was.
job,
Okay.
right? Like I had to be like a public figure. You know, like, did you do any YouTube things? Not like anything. I was like, yeah, I have a YouTube channel, a couple of things like episodes of podcasts. Would you be fine with unlisting every single one of them, but like a set few?
Not of the podcast.
But just unlist them for a little bit, then just put them back.
I wouldn't know how to do that on Spotify. That's the thing.
You can delete off Spotify. You can delete it.
I don't want to delete it. Then
Well, like, if it has to happen, it has to happen. We'll cross the bridge when it comes. But like,
here's the thing.
look at the light. You just scared the shit out of me. I thought you were having a heart attack. I thought you were having a heart attack.
I'm sorry.
That was so scary.
It was an overwhelming sense of I had to sneeze.
Look at the light. I don't really get why you don't do that. It works instantly
I
for
don't
me.
know, guy. It doesn't for me.
It does. I've seen you do it.
Sometimes it doesn't. I wouldn't unlist the podcast, but I would be willing to unlist all the gaming shows.
I'd rather on this podcast, honestly.
Why?
I say worse things on this than the gaming shows. A lot of things you don't cut. And I'm like, I don't really want that out there.
In the
You
podcast?
talking about my fucking constipated asshole I'm pulling out of there. And
Why are you talking about
I'm just saying. Like, just as one of the things.
You bring it up, though.
Yeah, because I'm bored. I'm trying to figure out what to talk about.
You're bored?
We sit here for an hour just talking. I'm trying to figure out what to talk
I
about.
don't get bored, though. Bored's a weird word to use.
Uninterested. Is that better?
You've done 43 weeks of a podcast where you're bored?
Just about.
Are you serious?
I mean, like, it's hard to figure out things to talk about.
Yeah, but it's not boring. We have a dedicated fan base at this point.
3.
9 on Spotify.
Really?
Yes.
Well.
We got a crowd. We have groupies.
Ugh, that's gross.
Why?
Look at my hair. You see what it's doing right now?
Sticking up slightly.
There's like alfalfa thing going on.
It's nowhere near alfalfa.
I had this morning. This morning I had like one strand of hair that was just like a unicorn.
Nah, that's alfalfa.
I'm afraid to be on the internet. Honestly, at this point, I'm afraid of doing an internet
afraid
show.
of doing an internet show?
Yeah, or posting on the internet.
Why?
I mean, people are literally getting shot down.
Shot
Down, like from whatever they're doing.
Oh,
They're just like you can't post things on the internet anymore. You can't make jokes. You can't say an opinion that people could like. Even if it's your opinion, and it could be right. People won't agree with it, and you get in trouble for it.
mm-hmm.
You make a fucking joke about anything. It's a little bit like 2% dark humor. You're done. Fired from your job. That's why all the people that work in like broadcasting or something, they're all old people because they don't have a online presence really.
Mm-hmm.
This guy who works for the Yankees Entertainment Sports Network, right? He got hacked on Twitter. No one told him. That's how online he is. Chronically offline, as people call it now.
He didn't know.
No one told him. And it was the point the hacker was like, I'm bored now because I expect usually this part where they kind of change the password and I fight them. But no one's like, someone tell me. Like, someone tell them I'm doing this. Like, I'm saying the N-word and all this stuff. Like, someone stop me. No one was. I was at the gym. My friends just showed me, like, it's still going. I was there for 3 hours. It's still going.
He was just tweeting out, like, racial slurs?
Yeah. And stupid shit and, like, promoting dumb shit. Like, obviously hacked.
Yeah.
And no one told this fucking guy he was hacked.
That's really funny.
Like, I'm like, dude, like, what the fuck is going on?
Does he still not know?
No, he eventually got it back.
Oh, okay.
Like, hours later, though. Like, people, like, when they get hacked, it's, like, a couple minutes, usually.
Yeah.
And then, like, they get their account back. But this guy was fucking hacked for like 2 hours, bro. Like, and I was with my friend. I'm like, can someone call him? Like, let him know what's happening right now.
Movies, probably.
Like,
He's
no one
chilling.
texted him.
Yeah, he's watching a movie.
Like, dude, like, come on. Like, no one tried to contact
maybe
him.
he was taking a soothing bath.
His wife should be like, honey, you know the thing Twitter or Tweety, whatever it's called?
Oh yeah, the tweeters.
Someone's saying the N-word on your account. Fuck, they found me.
I think that'll be fine. I think that'll work
They
out.
found me.
They found me.
Yeah.
What did they find? That he's racist?
Yeah, I don't know. You know, stupid thing that I realized was really stupid.
No.
You ever like coughing on a drink, like choking on a drink you had,
Uh-huh.
and someone tells you to put your hands over your head?
Mm-hmm.
What does that do?
Open your airways.
How?
It works. Does it not work for you?
I feel like it's a placebo though. It lets you cough harder. You start coughing harder. Because I've done it without my hands up and I was fine.
Yeah, but it feels worse. Like when you do this, it feels like it puts the stuff out of you.
Understand like what difference this is
Fully.
creating.
I don't know either, but it works.
It's like if it opens your airways, then everyone who's like runners should run with their heads above their head.
That's true. They probably should.
But they don't. You see what I mean? So like that's
Because your
whole...
arms get tired. I think
Sprinters should run like this then.
They should. Well, the other thing is you got to think about it from an aerodynamic standpoint. That's not very aerodynamic. Yeah, if you're down and you got your hands like out in front of you, that's gonna fuck everything up. What do you mean? Buh?
Just weird.
It is weird, but I do think it has a physical effect on you. Because even when I was in middle school, people were like, "Put your hands on your hips."
It was just not in a shot. I just realized the whole time it was not in frame.
Well, great. Joaquin's prize has not been in the frame the whole
I
time.
love these cups.
They're great. You didn't take any
I
of them.
forgot to.
And then I offered them to
I
Isaac.
realized that 3 days later.
3?
Yeah, I didn't.
That's so
I forgot to
many.
bring- Yeah, I'm busy
I
selling kids. Came out.
selling children
Just came out.
just came out.
Ice cream.
Oh, okay. There you go. You sell them ice cream.
Saved it.
Saved it. Great job. There wasn't an awkward pause at all. Anyway, here's Joaquin's reel for an NBC broadcasting position.
Hello. My name's Joaquin. I like sports.
Keep going.
I talk on a thing I have online. Don't
Uh-huh.
look up, please, 'cause I'm afraid.
Just don't tell
I
them
never
about
did.
it.
They will find it though. They do like background research on you. It's like the police, like the band.
Uh-huh. Like Sting is there.
People who drive a Ford Explorer or fucking shit like a Dodge Charger, dude.
Uh-huh.
Fuck you. Like you're a narc.
Okay.
You freak everybody out,
Uh-huh.
especially at night.
Yeah.
Like people don't know. Like
They
even
don't
if
know
you
if you're
don't, if
police,
people
yeah.
don't speed, they still slow down.
Yeah,
You create traffic by driving those vehicles.
correct.
You also scare people. So fuck you.
It's a terrifying
That's
vehicle to be
my
in.
my public service announcement.
I was watching an episode of Breaking Bad today, and the guy was talking about how whenever there's a sting operation, you can always tell that they're in that specific van. And you're like, you guys should be in like a garbage truck. Imagine a bunch of cops just swarm out the back of a garbage truck. You get everyone. You're gonna get everyone.
That's a good point.
He was right, Badger. You knew it was up. You know how
You're
that
fucking
goes.
thirsty, bro.
I have not drinking anything today.
Chug that shit. Chug for a Scooby snack.
I'm good right now.
Chug it for a Scooby snack.
I'm good right now.
Go
I
for a
don't want-
Scooby snack.
I'm enjoying
Two
my
Scooby
beverage.
snacks.
I'm enjoying my beverage.
3 Scooby snacks.
I'm enjoying my beverage, Joaquin.
Four
I don't want
Scooby
to
snacks.
chug my beverage.
But you need to at a point.
This is 20 ounces.
32
It's 20
Oh, I
ounces
thought you meant-
of
I thought you meant
stuff
in
liquid
total.
in there.
the whole jar.
No.
Jug. I can chug my water right now. All of it.
I don't want to chug my beverage.
I can
though.
do mine though. I'm just saying it's not a hard thing to do.
I know it's not hard. I just don't.
For a Scooby snack though.
I don't want to do because I'm enjoying taking my
2
time.
Scooby snacks.
I'm enjoying taking my time with the beverage.
3 Scooby snacks.
I don't know why you are
4.
trying to offer me this because I just want to chill with the drink. I don't need to chug the beverage yet.
5 Scooby snacks.
Why? I want to just relax with my beverage.
It's not the beverage. It's just water though. You don't like.
There's electrolytes in it.
Oh, enjoy electrolytes. You just drink it.
It's good flavor.
Someone doesn't drink Gatorade like fucking fine wine. Like,
Oh, you
very
haven't
good
seen me.
glacier ice.
I love when that Gatorade has that twisty top on it, the little nipple
Oh, the little
top.
nipple top.
Oh,
yeah.
god.
The flavors
damn.
always suck for that, but I agree.
I like the red.
I hate red, blue. I only drink 2 flavors of Gatorade.
I like orange Gatorade and I like red and I like yellow.
I drink the zero ones. I drink any of the zero ones because the normal Gatorades are too heavy. That's why I prefer vitamin water. Vitamin water is really light. You gotta fucking fix the your sneezing thing, because every time I think you're dying.
Well, I'm trying to determine off the bat if it's coming out already or if I need to get it to come out. There's like this half second where I'm like, it's right at the precipice and I just need to force it out.
The lemon lime Gatorade
That's a good one.
and the there's like a light blue one they have.
How have we
kinda like
gotten
dark-
back onto Gatorade?
Whoa,
That's crazy.
electrolytes.
It's like poetry.
What's
that?
Some of your drink.
What's that?
Absolutely no fucking clue.
It's like poetry. It rhymes. What's that from? It's not. That voice sounds like what they say it in.
You should stop one of these episodes. I don't know, like this one in the future, just like mid sentence.
Just fully cut us off.
Like when you're talking about like what movie is that? Like, just end it. Just right there.
Okay.
Future. Oh, we do it now. Well, I was just saying.
yeah, we stopped the momentum with that one.